हम कंटिन्यू कर रहे हैं परमुटेशंस एंड कॉम्बिनेशन में, और जो हमने क्वेश्चंस किए थे इट इज़ क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन एनपीआर, एनसीआर एंड फैक्टोरियल। उसी के बेस पर द फ्यू प्रॉब्लम्स आर if NCR minus 1 is equal to 36, NCR is equal to 84, NCR plus 1 is equal to 126, then N comma R is, then N comma R is equal to, A option is 8 comma 4, B option is 7 comma 5, C option is 9 comma 3, D option is none. Now अब हम क्या करेंगे, I name this as equation number 1, this as equation number 2, this as equation number 3. So divide 2 by 1. I got it NCR over NCR minus 1. This is equal to 84 upon 36. And I just expand it n factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial upon. It is n factorial n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial. 12, 7 84, 12, 3. This is equal to 7 by 3. Clearly n factorial will be cancelled out. We are going to get n minus r plus 1 factorial, r minus 1 factorial over n minus r factorial is equal to 7 by 3. Then we just change it n minus r plus 1. हम expand करते हैं, we just look upon which is the greatest one. Out of n minus r plus 1 and n minus r plus 1 is the greatest one. It can be written it like this, n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial. r और r minus 1 में r greater है, इसको हम लिख सकते हैं r into r minus 1 factorial. That means greater को वाले को shorter वाले की फॉर्म में लेके आना है. It is 7 by 3. This will be cancelled out, n minus r cancel out. On cross multiplying we got it 3n minus 3r plus 3 is equal to 7r, and we got it 3n minus 10r plus 3 is equal to 0. This is the equation number 4, we got it. Now इसमें the important thing is we always divide the consecutive terms. So consecutive terms को कैसे divide करते हैं? Divide 3 by 2. We got it n c r plus 1 division, it is NCR is equal to 126 upon 84. That is n factorial, n minus r minus 1 factorial, r plus 1 factorial. Then it comes out to be, this is n factorial, n minus r factorial into, it is r factorial. This is equal to, we can cancel out with 2, 2 6 da, 2 3 da, 2 42. Then it comes out to be 7, 7 9 da, 7 6 da. Then 3 3 da, 3 2 da. It is 3 by 2. Here n factorial will be cancelled out. Now n minus r can be written as n minus r into n minus r minus 1 factorial, r factorial n minus r minus 1 factorial, r plus 1 into r factorial is 3 by 2. This r factorial will be cancelled out. This will be cancelled out. We got it 2n minus 2r is equal to 3r plus 3. I got it 2n minus 5r is equal to 3. I got two equations. This is equation number 4. This is equation number 5. Now solving these equations. Now how will see solving? It comes out to be, it is, this is, say, I can simplify it, it is by 6n, not 6n. I can say हम इस वाली टर्म को इक्वेशन नंबर 2 को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. 4n minus 10r is equal to 6. 3n minus 10r is equal to minus 3. It comes out to be minus plus plus. This will be cancelled out. N is equal to 9. The value of n comes out to be 9. Clearly C part बन रहा है and R इसमें हम value put करेंगे. It is 27 plus 3 is equal to 10R and R comes out to be 3. So the answer is N is equal to 9 and C is equal to 3. This is one of the method which is basically a little lengthy method. Now I am coming to the most convenient method because जब भी ये term यहाँ पर आएंगे consecutive division वाले में हम एक direct multiplication का फॉर्म अडॉप्ट करते हैं. वो कैसे है देखो. In case NCR over NCN minus R, NCR minus 1. इस केस में एक बात का ध्यान रखना है कि जब भी जो बाइनोमियल कोफिशिएंट्स को हम डिवाइड करेंगे तो बाइनोमियल कोफिशिएंट में ग्रेटर वाला होगा उसे हमने रखना ऊपर और डिनोमिनेटर वाले को जो छोटा है उसे रखना नीचे. इसका डायरेक्ट रिजल्ट हमें याद रखना है, दैट इज n माइनस r माइनस 1 upon r. It is n minus r minus 1 upon r. This is the result. Same way it is ncr plus say 7 upon ncr plus 6. This is equal to n minus r plus 6 upon r plus 7. It comes out to be this way. It is ncr plus 5, ncr plus 4. This is n minus r minus 4 over r plus 5. Now यहाँ पे हम करेंगे on. अब हम इस क्वेश्चन को मैं करने लगा हूँ डायरेक्टली यूजिंग these डिवीजन मेथड. अब इससे डायरेक्ट डिवीजन करेंगे तो काफी इजी हो जाएगा. इट इज डिवाइड 2 by 1. I got it. NCR over NCR minus 1 is 84 by 36. It is 12. We know that it is like this way. Now इसमें अप्लाई करेंगे n minus r minus 1 upon r is 7 by 3. This is 3n minus 3r plus 3 is equal to 7r. 3n minus 10r plus 3 is equal to 0. So बिना कैलकुलेशन के this method really becomes easy for you. Same way say divide 3 by 2. That is NCR plus 1 upon NCR is equal to 126 upon 84. I can write down n minus r upon r plus 1. This is equal to say 6. This comes out to be, I think the formula of 6. 6 2 da, 6 1 da, 6 1 6 4 da, 7 3 7 2. It is 3 by 2. Now 2n minus 2r is equal to 3r plus 3. 2n minus 5r is equal to 3. Solving these two equations. Solving these two equations, n is equal to 9 and r is equal to 3, that is C part आंसर. तो ये एक कन्वीनियंट मेथड है, डिवीजन वाला मेथड हम अडॉप्ट करेंगे क्वेश्चन में, तो क्वेश्चन हमारे लिए काफी इजी हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन बेस्ड ऑन दिस binomial coefficients or NPR is if k square minus kc2 is equal to k square minus kc4, then k is equal to what? Option it has been given out A2, B option is 3, C option is 4 and D option is none. अब हमने लास्ट लेक्चर में इसको सिंप्लीफाई करने का मेथड किया था. सिंप्लीफाई करने का मेथड क्या था? वी नो if NCR is equal to NCS, then either R is equal to S or R plus S is equal to N. So here 2 can't be equal to 4, so 2 plus 4 must be equal to, it is k square minus k. That means k square minus k minus 6 is equal to 0. We simplify the value over here. It is k minus 3. K plus 2 is equal to 0. The value of k comes out to be 3 and minus 2. Now, we can say the option is B. Even we can say if k is equal to minus 2. It is, we can say it is k is equal to minus 2. Put करेंगे तो it may not satisfy it. Satisfy कर भी k is equal to minus 2. It is 4 minus 2 C2 is equal to 4 minus 2. It is 4 plus 2. It is 62 over 64. Yeah, this is true. But k is equal to minus 2. The option has not been given out. So clearly we can say k is equal to 3. Even k is equal to 3 हमने put करना, we can check it out. It is 9 minus 3. C2 is equal to 9 minus 3 C4. It is, we know that 7C2 is equal to 7C4. यहाँ पर it is the formula लग रहा है NCR is equal to NCN minus R. Next problem based on this binomial coefficient is if 56PR plus 6 ratio 54PR plus 3 is equal to 30800 upon 1, then R equal to A option is 40, B option is 41, C option is 42, D option is 43. Now से इसको करने का वे आउट क्या होगा? इट कम्स आउट टू बी, एक मेथड इजी होता है बट इस क्वेश्चन में लेंथी हो जाता है. सपोज ये आर छोटा होता और इतनी बड़ी कैलकुलेशन ना होती, हम चारों ऑप्शन पुट करके डायरेक्टली देख लेते हैं कि कौन सा सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है, कौन सा नहीं सेटिस्फाई कर रहा है. सो इसमें कैलकुलेशन बहुत बड़ी हो जाएंगी, इसलिए हमें वी हैव टू अडॉप्ट द एक्चुअल मेथड. व्हाट इज एक्चुअल मेथड? दैट इज 56 फैक्टोरियल. It is 56 minus r minus 6 factorial ratio 54 factorial, 54 minus r minus 3 factorial. It is 30800 upon 1. Now I can say 56 factorial. It is 50 minus r factorial into, it is 51 minus r factorial upon 54 factorial. This is 308 upon 1. यहाँ पर अब हम क्या बोलेंगे? देखो यहाँ पर 56 फैक्टोरियल इज ग्रेटर देन 54 फैक्टोरियल. दैट मीन्स इसको ब्रेकअप कर सकते हैं 56 इंटू 55 इंटू 54 फैक्टोरियल. नाउ वी लुक अपॉन विच इज द ग्रेटेस्ट. नाउ हम अब क्या करेंगे? माइनस करके देखते हैं. 51 माइनस आर में से माइनस 1 करेंगे तो वी गॉट इट 50 माइनस आर. So we just converted 51 minus r into 50 minus r factorial upon 50 minus r factorial into 54 factorial. It is 30800 upon 1. 54 factorial cancel out, 50 minus r factorial cancel out. Now it is 51 minus r is equal to 30800 56 into 55. Now the method is clear. It is now we try to simplify it. It is 5 6 the 30 30. It is 5 1 the. It is 5 6 the 30. It is 0. 5 11 the. Now we try it. If this will be cancelled out. 11 5 the. 11 5 the 55. And then we are left with 6. 11 6 the 66 into 0. Now 56 and this will be cancelled out. We got it 10. That means 51 minus r is equal to 10. 51 minus 10 is equal to r and r is equal to 41. So the right answer is it is B part. So इस question में B part is our right option. Now the next problem is if NC6 ratio n minus 3 C3 is equal to 33 ratio 4, then n equal to A option we have it is 9, B option we have 10, C option we have 11 and D option we have none of this. How we expand it? It is n factorial, n minus 6 factorial into 6 factorial, ratio n minus 3 factorial, n minus 6 factorial into 3 factorial. This is equal to given to be 33 by 4. Now जैसे पहले क्वेश्चन में हमने सॉल्व किया था n factorial upon n minus 6 factorial into 6 factorial, it is n minus 6 factorial 3 factorial. This is n minus 3 factorial is 33 by 4. N minus 6 factorial will be cancelled out. Now which is the greatest? It is n factorial or n minus 3 factorial. I can say n, it can be written as n minus 1, then it can be written as n minus 2, it can be written as n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial upon 6, 5, 4, 3 factorial is equal to 33 by 4. 3 factorial and 3 factorial will be cancelled out. We are left with it is 4 and 4 will be cancelled out. We are left with n, n minus 1, n minus 2. This is n minus 3 factorial also here. This will be cancelled out with this one. This is equal to 6, 5 into 11 into 3. Now we have to simplify it because हमने 3 consecutive terms लेके आनी है. It comes out to be here. It is 2 into 3 into 5 into 11 into 3. That means it can be written as it is 5 to the 10, 3 3 the 9. It can be written as it is 11 into 10 into 9. This is n, n minus 1, n minus 2. On comparing, it is we got it n, n minus 1, n minus 2 is 11, 10, 9. On comparing, we find out n is equal to 11. मतलब फर्स्ट वाली टर्म फर्स्ट के इक्वल है, सेकेंड वाली टर्म सेकेंड के इक्वल है एंड थर्ड वाली टर्म थर्ड के इक्वल है एंड बाय एवरी टर्म we find out n is equal to 11 satisfied. So the right answer of this question is it is C part. Next question is the value of expression (47C4) plus summation k is equal to 1 to 5. 52 minus k C3 is equal to A 52C5, it is B 47C5. C option we have been given out is 52C4 and D option is none of these. Now we just started what we have been given out, it is 47C4 plus पहले K की जगह 1 पुट करेंगे, we got it 51C3. Next is K की जगह 2 पुट करेंगे, we got it 50C3 plus next K की जगह 3 पुट करेंगे 49C3. नेक्स्ट K की जगह 4 पुट करेंगे, we got it 48C3. Next is 47C3. So these are the terms we got it. Now we know one formula, that is we know if NCR plus NCR plus 1, we know NCR plus NCR plus 1 is N plus 1 CR plus 1. That means we can say 47C3 plus 47C4 in one bracket plus 4873 49C3 plus 50C3 plus 51C3. मैंने इस ऑर्डर में पहले लिख लिया. Now I know by applying that formula I got it 48C4 plus 48C3 plus 49C3 50C3 plus 51C3. अब हम क्या लेंगे, इसमें वही प्रॉपर्टी लेके लिए 48 and 48 is same. I can write down 48C4. This is the next step, plus 49C3 plus 50C3 plus 50C3 1C3. This becomes 50C4 plus 50C3 plus 51C3. It is 51C4 plus 51C3. It comes out to be 52C4. Now I reaches over here, I can say this is 52C4 is our answer. So looking upon the four options, we find out the C part is the correct answer. So the right answer is C part. Now next problem based on this binomial coefficient is, it is if n minus 1 C6 plus n minus 1 C7 is greater than n C6, then n is greater is, then n is greater than, then n is greater than, A option we have, it is 4, B option at 12, C option at 13, D option at 15. Now same formula, that is NCR plus NCR plus 1. This is equal to N plus 1 CR plus 1. What I'll do over here, यहाँ पे लिख देंगे, it becomes NC7 greater than NC6. It will come down NC6 7 over NC6 is greater than 1. That means the formula becomes, say division वाला रूल लगा देंगे, n minus 6 upon 7 is greater than 1. ये जो रूल है, once again I am repeating it, NCR over NCR minus 1, n minus R minus 1 upon R. This is n minus 6 is greater than 7, n is greater than 13. इसका मतलब क्या आ जाएगा, n is greater than what, it is C part. So I can say C is the correct answer. C is our correct answer. Next question is, if n minus 1 CR is equal to K square minus 3 into NCR plus 1, then K is equal to what? It is option, it has been given out, it is minus root 3 comma root 3. Now it comes out to be B option we have, that is root 3 comma 2. C option is 0 comma root 3 in a closed bracket, and D is comes out to be it is root 3 comma 2. So these are the options we have been given out. Now करने का इसका वे आउट क्या है? Same way we expand it. It is n minus 1 factorial, n minus 1 minus r factorial, r factorial. Now we expand NCR plus 1, and this is k square minus 3 into n factorial n minus r minus 1 factorial r plus 1 factorial. See, I can say n minus r minus 1 factorial cancel out with each other. We are left with what? It is n minus 1 factorial upon r factorial, because greater say r plus 1 factorial or r plus 1 में से r plus 1 is a greater one. I can say k square minus 3 n into n minus 1 factorial. This is r plus 1 into r factorial. So clearly r factorial again cancel out, and I got it n minus 1 cancel out again. This is r plus 1 upon n. This is equal to k square minus 3. So value of this k square minus 3 is r plus 1 over n. Since n and r greater than 0, which means r plus 1 upon n is greater than 0. It is r plus 1 over n is greater than 0. Then it comes out to be next. We also know it is n is greater than equal to r plus 1. And we know that it is always greater than r. और उसमें 1 जब एक नेचुरल नंबर एडअप कर देंगे तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या हो सकता है? n कैन बी इक्वल टू r प्लस 1, बट n कभी भी r प्लस 1 से छोटा नहीं हो पाएगा. द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज इट इज यहां पे क्या बन जाएगा? इट इज 1 n and r plus 1 are constant. Divide by n. 1 is r plus 1 upon n. I can say what is r plus 1? 1 is greater than k square minus 3 using this equation. Also, so combining this and this, एक तो इस रिजल्ट को कंबाइन कर लेंगे. Combining this and this, we can say k square minus 3 is greater than 0 and but greater than or equal to 1. अब इसको सॉल्व करने के लिए अब हम क्या करेंगे? Add 3. It is 0 plus 3, it comes out to be 3, is less than k square, that is equal to 1 plus 3, it is 4. So k square lies between 3 and 4. 3 will be in the open bracket and 4 will be in the close. Now the actual method is, say we go it like this way, 3 is less than k square. Here I can say k square is greater than k square less than equal to 4. Now we applied k greater than equal to root 3 and k less than equal to minus root 3. It will become out to be here k lies between minus 2 and 2. Now इस इक्वेशन से ये रिजल्ट आ रहा है. From here we got it this result. Now we are combining on a number line. Number line पे combine कर रहे हैं. It is this is minus 2 minus root 3. It is root 3 and it is 2. K greater than root 3. This is k, this is equal to का साइन नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे. I can say it is k. K greater than root 3. K less than minus root 3. Then the next thing is k lies between minus 2 and 2. So k की वैल्यू क्या आ रही है? K belongs to minus 2 comma minus root 3 union. It comes out to be root 3 will be in open bracket and 2 will be in close. Now looking upon the 4 options we find out, say the right option is D part, because D part में क्या दे रखा है, it is root 3 will be in open and 2 will be in close. So एक बार फिर इस क्वेश्चन को थोड़ा सा ध्यान से समझ लो. It has come in one time IIT screening examination. It is n minus 1 CR k square minus 3 n CR plus 1. We expand it, we find out n and n minus 1 term cancel out. Here this term cancel out. Now we got it, k square minus 3 is r plus 1 by n. Now r n is greater than equal to r plus 1, that means r plus 1 over n is less than equal to 1. Here r plus 1 over n should be greater than 0, as these are both positive quantities. Now our question becomes, it is k square minus 3 lies between 0 and 1. Add 3, k square lies between 3 and 4. First we take it k square is greater than 3. Here we take it k square is less than equal to 4. Here k is greater than equal to root 3, k less than minus root 3. Here k lies between minus 2 and 2. Combining, we got it, it is D part of our combined answer. We are continuing with the permutations and combinations. Permutations and combination में next problem है, if R lies between 2 and 9, 2 and n, then nr plus 2 and r minus 1 plus n r minus 2 is equal to what? The 4 options we have been given out, it is n plus 1, r minus 1. B option we have 2 times n plus 1, r plus 1. C option we have 2 times n plus 2, r. And D option we have n plus 2 r. Now the confusing point is over here कि इसको proceed क्या करना है, what is the meaning of this r. So मैं यहाँ पे बताता हूँ, NCR, the meaning is we can write down NR. NCR को हम लिख सकते हैं NR. That means our whole questions and answer has been changed out and our question reduces to, it is our question reduces to NCR plus 2 NCR minus 1 plus NCR minus 2. So our question reduces to NCR plus 2 times NCR minus 1 plus NCR minus 2. Now the method of solving is very simple. अब हम क्या करेंगे, we will break up this NCR plus NCR minus 1 in one bracket plus NCR minus 1 plus NCR minus 2. Once again, important thing, this all this is NR, it can be meaning as NCR. So NR minus 1 meaning is NCR and NR minus 2 bracket shows it is NCR minus 2. इसी वे से there are 4 options जो बन जाएंगी. A option is n plus 1 CR minus 1. These are the modified options. B option we have 2 times, it is n plus 1 CR plus 1. C option we have 2 times n plus 2 CR and D option is n plus 2 CR. Now this out of 4, say this is out of 4, we have to look which option satisfies us. So अब हम क्या करेंगे, यहाँ पे NCR plus NCR minus 1. Here we apply, we know NCR plus NCR plus 1, this is equal to n plus 1 CR plus 1. सो जो फार्मूला हम अप्लाई करेंगे, दिस इज एन सी आर प्लस वन इज इक्वल टू एन प्लस वन सी आर प्लस वन. Now applying this formula over here, I got it NCR plus NCR minus 1. I got it, it is N plus 1 CR plus here I got it, I do write down N plus 1 CR minus 1. We find out which is the greater out of R minus 2 and R minus 1. We find out R minus 1 will be the greatest. जो दोनों में ग्रेटर होता है डिनोमिनेटर इस फॉर्म में, तो वो यहाँ पे लिखते हैं. Now we have same n plus 1 CR, n plus 1 CR minus 1 clearly. Now applying this formula again, we got it what? It is n plus 2 CR. यहाँ पे आ जाएगा n plus 2 मतलब n plus 1 plus 1. R and R में से जो R और R minus 1 में से कौन सा ग्रेटर है? R. So this is our answer, n plus 2 CR. So we can say that D is the correct answer. So correct option is D. Now the next problem based on this binomial coefficients is, it is not a binomial coefficient, it is based on now NPR. The problem is, it is if 1P1 plus 2 into 2P2 plus 3 into 3P3, it goes up to n into nPn is equal to what? This is what I can say. This is A option, we have been given out n plus 1 Pn plus 1. B option we have, it is n plus 1 P, it is n plus 1, n plus 1 minus 1. The C option we have been given out. This is n plus 1 Pn plus 1 minus 2. And D option we have been given out, it is none of these. These are the options we have been given out. Now we have to proceed it. See, अब हम इसमें कैसे करेंगे? अब up to n है, we can't make a sequence as we make in the last question. इसको हम क्या करेंगे? जनरलाइज टर्म से करेंगे. We find out, we can write down over here, TR. TR, it is a general term of the sequence, it is R into RPR. This is, I can say, general term. General term of given sequence, that means I can say RPR, I can say R factorial. R into R plus factorial. Now the next thing I can say it is, now we have to proceed it what? हमें option दे रखी n plus 1 like this way. Now it is R into R plus 1 R factorial. I can modify it R plus 1 minus 1 into R factorial. मैंने इसमें क्या किया? R plus 1, R में 1 ऐड कर दिया, 1 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया. Now the next term TR comes out to be, general term reduces to R plus 1 into R factorial minus R factorial. So TR is equal to R plus 1 into R factorial. It becomes R plus 2 factorial. It is R plus 1 factorial minus R factorial. Now यहां पर R क्या था? जब हमने जनरलाइज टर्म लिखी थी तो यहां पे R की वैल्यू इट इज फ्रॉम 1 टू n थी. जो R की वैल्यू थी इट इज फ्रॉम 1 टू 1. नाउ अब हम क्या करेंगे? सब्स्टिट्यूट द वैल्यूज फ्रॉम हियर. TR हमारे पास आ चुका है R plus 1 factorial minus R factorial. And I just find out T1. T1 I can say 2 factorial minus 1 factorial. T2 is equal to 3 factorial minus 2 factorial. The third term मतलब R is 3, I can say it is 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. It goes up to, I can say, Tn minus 1. This is n factorial minus n minus 1 factorial. And finally the last term R is equal to n, we substituted, we got it n plus 1 factorial minus n factorial. Now on adding, I got it what? On adding. Say we have to sum all these, that is on adding we got it. It is S. That is equal to, we find out 2 factorial will be cancelled out. 3 factorial, all diagonal terms will be cancelled out. We are left with this n plus 1 factorial minus 1. Now what is this? This is n plus 1 factorial. I can say this can be written as S is equal to n plus 1 p n plus 1 minus 1. It can be written as n plus 1 p n plus 1 minus 1. From here we can conclude the right option is B part. Now इनको करने का वे आउट एक बार मैं दोबारा समझा रहा हूं. The method is very simple. We got the term, see we got this sequence. इस सीक्वेंस में हमने इसको पहले जनरलाइज टर्म में लिख लिया. We got it R into RPR. Now clearly RPR can be written as R factorial. Now to simplify, R into R factorial will as such will not come nothing. उसके लिए मैंने क्या किया, हमने R में एक 1 ऐड कर दिया, एक 1 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया. Now multiply by R factorial. This is R plus 1 into R factorial minus R factorial. Now R plus 1 into R factorial, it comes out to be R plus 1 factorial minus R factorial. Now it becomes our general term. This is modified general term. Modified general term का मतलब है अब हम R की जगह दोबारा 1 से लेके n तक पुट करेंगे. So we got it T1 is 2 factorial minus 1 factorial. T2 is 3 factorial minus 2. Third term is 4 factorial minus 3. N minus 1 we find out, nth term we find out n plus 1 factorial minus n term. On adding, इस टाइम्स में एडिंग जब हम करेंगे तो डायगोनल टर्म्स विल बी कैंसल आउट. दिस 2 factorial विल बी कैंसल आउट. 3 3 4 4 like this way. End में this term and here first term will be left out. That will be left with n plus 1 factorial minus 1. N plus 1 factorial can be written as n plus n p n plus 1 p n plus 1 minus 1. So the right option is B part. I am coming to the next problem. See, we have been question given P is equal to n plus 2 P n plus 2. Q it has been given as NP11. R is equal to n plus, it is R is n minus 11. This is n minus 11. P n minus 11. And the relation we have been given out in question is, it is P is equal to 182 into QR. And then R is equal to, A option is 0, B option is 1, C is, it is 15, and the D option, sorry, A option is 0, B option is 12, C option is, it comes out to be 15, and D option is 8. 10, 12, 15, 8. These are the 4 options we have been given out. Now as per question, we can say here, this is P is equal to n plus 2 factorial. Now P can be written as n plus 2 factorial. Q it will remain as such, it is NP11, and R can be written as n minus 1 11 factorial. Now we put it what? It is put in P is equal to 182 QR. P is equal to n plus 2 factorial is equal to, this is 182 into QR, that means NP11, into R, it is n minus 11 factorial. To solve this thing, we can say this thing over here, it is 182, it can be written as, it is, this is 182, it can be written as n factorial upon n minus 11 factorial into n minus 11 factorial n plus 2 factorial. The relation we have been given out, जो relation इस क्वेश्चन में हमें given है वो ये है p is equal to 182n. हमारे पास और कोई ऑप्शन भी नहीं है. We won't be able to start in any by any other method. हमने क्या किया, p की जगह p वैल्यू पुट कर 182 एज सच, q की जगह np11 and r is n minus 111 n minus 11 factorial. Now clearly we can cancel out n minus 11 factorial, n minus 11 factorial. We are left with n plus 2 factorial is equal to 182 into n factorial. Now we look upon which is the greatest term, n plus 2 or n. We find out n plus 2 is the greatest, जो दोनों में बड़ी है. बड़ी को छोटी में कैसे कन्वर्ट करेंगे, हम लिखेंगे n plus 2 n plus 1 into n factorial is 182 into n factorial. n factorial आपस में कैंसिल आउट हो जाएगा. हमारे पास रह जाएगा n square plus 3n plus 2 is equal to 182. On simplifying, we come over here and we can say it is n square plus 3n minus 180 is equal to 0. We got it, n square plus 3n minus 180. Now we try to make the factors and we just try to get the answer. It is I can say it is 15 into 12. 15 into 12 is 180. I make a factor of 180. Now the factors will be n plus 15 into n minus 12 is equal to 0. That means n is equal to minus 15 and 12. N is equal to minus 15 not possible. Because in here we know n should be clearly a natural number. N यहाँ पे क्या होना चाहिए, natural number. So n is equal to minus 15, rejected. The only option we have been left out, it is n is equal to 12. So the correct answer of this question is it is B part. ये हम अभी तक जो हम प्रॉब्लम कर रहे थे वो प्रॉब्लम कर रहे थे NPR, NCR और फैक्टोरियल टर्म्स के ऊपर. नाउ वी आर कमिंग टू सम वर्ड प्रॉब्लम्स, क्योंकि वर्ड प्रॉब्लम में सबसे पहले हमें थोड़ा कंफ्यूज करते हैं और वर्ड प्रॉब्लम के क्वेश्चन थोड़े आने के ज़्यादा चांसेस होते हैं. तो आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द वर्ड प्रॉब्लम. वर्ड प्रॉब्लम में सबसे पहले एक टर्म का मीनिंग हमें क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ NPR? वी नो हाउ टू एक्सपेंड इट. एक्सपेंड करना हमें आता है. दैट इज n माइनस आर फैक्टोरियल अपॉन आर फैक्टोरियल. इसको हम लिखते हैं टू अरेंज आर थिंग्स आउट ऑफ n distinct given. अरेंजमेंट, NPR का क्या मतलब है? टू अरेंज आर थिंग्स आउट ऑफ n distinct things. इट इज बेसिकली P मीन्स परमुटेशंस. मतलब एक माइंड में पता होना चाहिए व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ परमुटेशंस. मीन्स अरेंजमेंट ऑफ द थिंग्स. अरेंजमेंट ऑफ द थिंग्स. जैसे हमारे पास 10 गर्ल्स कैन बी arranged in chairs at 10 places by 10p 4 ways, by 10p 10 ways. 10p 10 मतलब 10 फैक्टोरियल. यदि हमें 10 गर्ल्स को अरेंज करना हो चेयर्स पे, 10 गर्ल्स कैन बी अरेंज इन चेयर्स एट 10 प्लेसेस बाय 10p 10, और इट इज 10 गर्ल्स कैन बी अरेंज at it is, so 10 girls can be arranged at, it comes out to be 15 seats. 15 chairs by 15 TP 10 ways. It is, we can say this thing, if 10 girls are to be arranged in chairs, it can be done by 15p 10 ways. The basic difference is बटी कहां पर हमें एनपीआर और कहां पे हमें एनसीआर लगेगा. पहले एक कंसेप्ट क्लियर होना चाहिए, व्हाट इज एनसीआर. मैं कुछ एग्जांपल एनपीआर के बेस पे ले रहा हूं, लेकिन एनसीआर का मीनिंग पता होना चाहिए. इसका मतलब होता है टू सिलेक्ट और टू चूज, टू सिलेक्ट और टू चूज और टू ग्रुप are things from given and distinct things. To select or to choose or to group are things from given and distinct things. This is your NCR. यहां पर हमें बेसिक थिंग इज सपोज a cricket 11 out of 16 have to be chosen, by how many ways this possible, by how many ways this possible. Suppose a cricket 11 of 16 have to be chosen. A cricket 11 out of 16 have to be chosen. So यहाँ पे क्या है? We are selecting a team out of 16. So that means यहाँ पे we can say 11 out of 16 can be chosen by 16C 11 ways. 16C 11 ways. Clearly, C means combination over here. C means combination. We make groups. We make committees. We make committee. Ultimate, we can say we select. We select or we choose. So this is the basic difference between NPR and NCR. NPR matlab it is number of arrangement, number of things to be arranged in a row or in a circle or whatever it is. Now here number of things have to be selected. Say like this way, this example I have taken it. Now I am coming to word problems. The first question of our assignment is, it is the number of ways of painting the faces of the dice of a dice numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 6 different colors. With 6 different colors is A is 1, B is 6 factorial, 6 to the power 6, and D is 2 to the power 6 minus 1. It is the number of ways of painting the faces of a dice numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with different colors is, the 4 options we have is, it is 1, 6 factorial, 6 to the power 6, and D is 2 to the power 6 minus 1. Now we have been given the number of ways of painting the faces of a dice. See, dice clearly have 6 faces and we have to say we have to paint the faces. That means यहाँ पे clarify किया हुआ है हमें कि phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. That means I can say phase 1. There are 2 methods. I can say like 6 different phases. 6 different faces can be painted by 6 different colors, by 6 different colors, by 6 ways, 6 ways, or I can say it is 6 factorial or 720 ways. Now this question can be done by fundamental principle of counting also. Another method is first phase can be painted by six ways. Second phase can be painted by 5 ways. The third phase can be painted by 4 ways. Fourth phase can be painted by 3 ways. Fifth phase can be painted by 2 ways. And sixth phase can be painted by 1 way. So the required ways of painting the 6 faces 1 to 6 by 720 ways. So the right answer is it is B part. Now the next problem is the 4-letter words with or without meaning the 4-letter words with or without meaning can be formed from the letters of the word logarithms. The 4-letter words with or without meaning can be formed from the letters of the word logarithm. It is A option, it is given as it is 10p4. B option we have been given out, it is 10c4. C option is 4 ways. D option is none of these. So clearly यहाँ पे total letters we can count it. It is we have been given out the word logarithms. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल सबसे पहले हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं इसमें लेटर कितने हैं 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So there are 10 letters in total. Say out of 10 different, जितने भी हमारे पास लेटर हैं सारे के सारे डिफरेंट हैं. आउट ऑफ 10 डिफरेंट लेटर्स out of 10 different letters, 4 letters words can be chosen by 4 letters word. 4 letter words can be chosen by 10p4 by 10p4 ways. 10p4 ways we can say the right option is A part. Now there is another method we can say it is a letter. There is another method of solving these questions, that is By fundamental principle of counting, we can do that. It is first letter can be chosen by 10 ways. First letter can be chosen by 10 ways, and second letter can be chosen by 9 ways. The third letter can be chosen by 8 ways, and the fourth letter can be chosen by 7 ways. Required ways we can say same 10, 9, 8, 7. हम यहाँ पे 10p4 को सॉल्व करेंगे, इवन दैट इज आल्सो इक्वल टू 10, 9 into 8, 7. So the right option, it will be A part. The next problem we are taking it is again next problem of based on permutation is 4 alphabets B, V, R, S, one in each. 4 alphabets B, V, R, S, one in each, were purchased from a plastic warehouse. Four alphabets B, V, R, S, one in each, were purchased from plastic warehouse. How many ordered pair pairs of alphabets to be used as initials can be formed? Can be used as initials can be formed from them. Can be formed. Now 4 plastic alphabets we have been given out, and we have to what? See, we have to make the ordered pair. Ordered pair we make it is, we can say this is, there are 4 alphabets. There are 4 alphabets B, V, R, S. Ordered pair मतलब दो दो का पेयर. ऑर्डर्ड पेयर का मतलब क्या है इस क्वेश्चन में? सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, ऑर्डर्ड पेयर मतलब पेयर ऑफ 2. पेयर का मतलब ही 2 होता है. इट इज, आई कैन से 2 अल्फाबेट्स can be arranged, 2 alphabets can be arranged out of 4 letters, 4 alphabets by 4p2 ways. 4p2 ways, I can say 4 factorial, 2 factorial, 4 3 into 2 upon 2. This comes out to be 12 ways. So the 4 options we have been given out. मैं लिखना भूल गया था. I do write down the 4 options we have been given out. A is 6 ways, B is 12 ways, C is 24 ways, D none of these. Now looking upon these 4 options, we find out, I think the right option is B part. So जो ठीक आंसर वो है B part.